Welcome back inside Co's BMW as we continue here with the Ram Report with head coach Jim McElwain talking some Colorado State Ram football. Colorado State moves into Mountain West Conference play on Saturday. They travel down to Colorado Springs to take on the Air Force Falcons, and it's a great rivalry. And we take a look back with two of the men who helped shape that rivalry in Fisher DeBerry and Sonny Lubin.
The CSU Air Force rivalry is always a great game. It goes back, the first game between the two institutions was played in 1958. Since 1980, we've played for the Ram Falcon Trophy.
Air Force and CSU have been playing football for about 50 years. The Ram Falcon Trophy is something that we play hard for every year. It's an in-state rival. It's fun for the fans. It's fun for the players.
The rivalry developed simply because of the respect that Sonny and I had for each other. There's no coach on our schedule in the whole time that I was at the academy that I had any more respect for than Sonny Lubin.
That really became probably one of our top two rivalries for some reason. We had some real close battles. They were good football games. I got to really be friends with Fisher. I've always respected him. You kind of forget the wins and the losses, but the thing you remember is just the relationship with your players, but then with Fisher being a classy guy and great football coach.
Sonny was always positive about our program. We were always positive about his program, and we meant it from our hearts that it's the way college football ought to be.
More than anything, it's just good competition to teach these young men about lessons of life that they're going to face down the road.
I don't think you need to look any further than the relationship of Sonny Lubick and Fisher DeBerry. I mean, great respect for each other, great rivals. They really epitomize this rivalry where you try like heck to beat them, but you always respect them.
Well, that leads us into the preview of the game we have coming up, Air Force and Colorado State. But you know that Ram Falcons, you've played in a lot of trophy games. They're always fun when there's something on the line outside of a win and loss.
Well, it's one of the things too. When we took over this program, the one thing I noticed was we didn't have any of those trophies. You know, we played trophy games, and I know my times in the Big Ten. You know, everything was a trophy game. You played for something. And it was really exciting, and that's one of the things here. I mean, you've got a chance to play in three great trophy games. We obviously play against CU. Now you got the Ram Falcon Trophy, and then you play for the boot against Wyoming. And you know what? Those are things that are really exciting. And then our guys understanding we're going into conference play, and we get to get on the bus with a small travel squad because as you travel in conference. Your travel squad is cut down. And to get on that bus, go down I-25, and get ready to play a rivalry game with somebody right here in the Front Range, I know we're excited to get it going.
And talk a little bit about Air Force. They suffered a loss to UNLV, a game in which they were up by 11 at halftime. But they obviously have that unique offense. Does it help that you faced Utah State that has some option principles offensively when you go into Air Force?
Well, you know, I mean, anytime you go into such a unique situation like that, it's one of those deals where as you learn over time, we've actually worked some principles of their offense in spring ball. We've actually worked some during two-a-days. So you hope that your guys can reflect back on those work days, and so it's not just a total new thing. In 3 days, you have to get ready to do it. And, Troy is a fantastic coach. This is one of the top coaches in the country, bar none. And he does an outstanding job. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this rivalry is all about.
Yeah, and it's an Air Force team that nearly went to the Big House and won at Michigan. So yeah, you know that they have a good squad here this year. Does it start with the fullback defensively? I've always heard that when you're going up against triple option, it's like fullback on out. You work inside out. I know you're an offensive coach.
Well,
but
no. I mean, offensive coach, but yet at the same time, those principles have to apply.
Sure.
And I know that our guys are our guys are going to be committed, and our guys are going to go down with an attitude to win. And That's the one thing that we're going to get across. It doesn't matter other than the fact we're going to come out of that tunnel and be ready to play Ram football.
Okay, Jim. Thanks so much. Best of luck Saturday. Okay, that's head coach Jim McElwain. We'll take a timeout here on the Ram Report. When we come back, we'll talk some Colorado State Ram volleyball. As always, Tom Hilbert joins us coming up next. Stay with us.